Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to tell someone you're not interested. This is a question that I've received from a lot of women. How to tell someone you're not interested from a feminine energy, from a really loving and kind perspective. And so let's talk about 3 things that you can do to gracefully and respectfully let someone know that you're not interested, and how to also receive that feedback if you're the one being told this information. So number 1, be kind, right? That's something that we should, obviously sort of know, but our brains will do all kinds of interesting things when we feel uncomfortable. We can, if we're not staying aware, we can deflect, we can blame, we can go into hiding mode, we can go into just full on running mode. And so just notice that you want to always kind of follow the golden rule, right? Treat someone the way in which you want to be treated. And so if you're not interested in a man and he continues to text or contact you, just be kind and let him know it was nice meeting, yet you want to be so honest and that you're not open to anything further at this time, right? Just be honest. Don't, avoid or string along or do anything that would come across disrespectful or just doesn't ultimately feel like the right thing to do. Number 2, less is more. And this means the tendency that as women we're prone to go into, which is over explaining. Sometimes we feel the need to give long explanations or lots of details around why something didn't feel right or why something wasn't the right fit for us. And less is more, so it can just be a sentence or 2. So just notice the tendency to want to over explain to avoid any feelings of discomfort, and instead just own it, right? You're allowed. You haven't done anything rude, you haven't done anything mean, you haven't been disrespectful, so less is more. And that is also true in terms of receiving this kind of feedback, right? If a person communicates to us that they are not interested, then we also receive that feedback with grace, with understanding, without defensiveness, without anger. And that shows that we are a high value woman that loves herself, and it also makes them question, okay, wow, like she's very mature and she's very in control of herself, and she values herself, leaving them with a very high impression of us, and just really feeling that we've been true to the deeper part of ourselves in such interactions. Number 3, commit to not getting pulled into any kind of argument over it, because depending upon the man, this can be triggering. Rejection's not an easy thing, and so there can be times where we'll want to bait, the man will want to bait you into an argument, or say something because that was uncomfortable and difficult for him to hear. And if you're going into it expecting and committing to yourself to being peaceful and to not getting pulled into anything, you'll just be able to hear it and to walk away with grace, knowing that you didn't get pulled into any sort of tit for tat type of situation that isn't going to serve you. So I hope these 3 tips are helpful to you and your situation. I look forward to talking with you soon. Please check out my site, jenmichellecoaching.com, for new programs and new blogs.